Good evening. Today's Thursday, June 1, 2023. I am Elmer Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Cue. Here are the headlines for this evening. President Marcos orders geo-mapping of agricultural lands. Former President Duterte not keen on becoming anti-drug czar. Philippines, Japan, and U.S. Coast Guards start Kaagapay exercise. Final cleanup operations for oil spill would take 30 days. Typhoon Betty now outside PAR after thousands affected. Philippine Manufacturing Index improves in May. A production distribution of national IDs completed by 2024. For tonight's stories, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has directed the geo-mapping of all agricultural lands in the country to establish soil maps for specific agricultural products that will help improve farmers' products. Marcos said the government is already using geo-mapping when it comes to resolving titling issues in order to boost agricultural production and increase the income of farmers. Meantime, the Philippine rice industry stakeholders movement raised other concerns, such as high cost of rice production and limited market access, limited access to capital investment, adverse Bureau of Internal Revenue policies, lack of extensive irrigation system, climate crisis or the El Nino threat, and slow adoption of vital rice production technology. Former President Rodrigo Duterte on Thursday thumbed down calls for him to become the anti-drug czar under the current administration, saying it is now the duty of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to address the illegal drug problems in the country. Duterte, who has been facing an international criminal court investigation because of his war on drugs during his term as president, was asked if he would consider the idea of possibly working for the Marcos administration as an anti-drug czar. He stressed that addressing the drug issue is a matter of leadership, therefore Marcos should be given the leeway to do so in a year. Coast Guards from the Philippines, Japan, and the United States have opened their first ever trilateral maritime exercises at port area in Manila on Thursday. In an arrival ceremony, the Philippine Coast Guard welcomed at its headquarters the U.S. Coast Guard vessel USCGC Stratton and Japan Coast Guard vessel Akitsushima. PCG spokesperson Rear Admiral Armand Balillo said roughly 400 Coast Guard personnel are set to participate in the maritime exercise dubbed as Kaagapay. Tribune News on Cue will be back after these reminders.
Iba ng panahon, ang dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang bayan, bigger, better na. You can buy it sa centers, pati sa mga partners, may online pa at app. You can buy it with your fingers, still don't remittance and more. Online shopping, you can buy it all. Di magpadala, you can buy it all. Anumang pera transaction, you can buy it all.
Sabayan ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayan.
In other news, the National Task Force oil spill on Thursday said all is set now for the final cleanup operations in Oriental Mindoro, which would take 20 to 30 days, as it is expecting a transition to rehabilitation and normalcy after such period. According to the NTF, the dynamic support vessel Fire Opal has started siphoning operations to remove the remaining oils from sunken MT Princess Empress. Out of the 79.33 kilometers of affected coastlines, 66.433 kilometers or 83.74% had been acceptably cleaned, while kilometers or 16.26% still needs to undergo cleanup operations. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that severe tropical storm Betty is now outside of the Philippine area of responsibility. As of 4 p.m., the center of the eye of the tropical cyclone was at 685 kilometers northeast of Itbayat, Batanes. It is heading north-northwest or northeastward at 15 kilometers per hour and has a maximum sustained winds of 95 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 115 kilometers per hour. Rains may persist over parts of the country due to the southwest monsoon as Betty moves away from the country's responsibility. In business, the condition of the country's manufacturing sector improved in May 2023 to 52.2 from an index of 51.4 in April, according to the S&P Global Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index on Thursday. S&P Global said the stronger manufacturing score in May is driven by faster expansions in both factory orders and manufacturing output, while suppliers' delivery time improved for the first time since July 2019. It also observed that demand from foreign markets improved last month, with export volume in May posting solid growth. And the Philippine Statistics Authority on Thursday said there is a good chance to complete the production and distribution of the national identification cards by next year. PSA Deputy National Statistician Fred Soliesta said at the public briefing that the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and the PSA are in communication to find ways to accelerate the printing of national IDs. Soliesta said the number of registered individuals is currently at 79.12 million, and the agency was able to generate 76.17 million Philippine Identification System numbers. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again tomorrow, only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.
Naghahanap ka ng tibay ng loob upang mangarap at harapin ang pagsubok. Pareho tayong yan ang palagay. Hawakan mong aking kamay, magsama tayo sa paglakbay. Huwag mong isipin wala tayong magagawa. Huwag mong isipin ikaw ay nag-iisa. Unawain kung ano ang mapapala. Kapit-isip tayo, pagkalumok ay mababago. Ito ang nangyayari sa bayan kong aba. Mga mahirap hinahihirapan pa. Araw-araw pagpatay ay kaliwat kanan. Mga may pakanapan na nagutan ay kailang binubugo ng bubog na nilalako. Papikit, pinapakapit sa tukso. Gustong tumigil, wala nang pagkakataon. Yan ba ang salamin ng pagbabago ng ating panahon? Palalim na tunay. Nililibing sa hukay. Pinapalot ng dilim. Walang habas ang lagim.
Palalim na tunay, nililibing sa hukay. Binabalot ng dilim, walang habas ang lagim. Palalim na tunay, nililibing sa hukay. Binabalot ng dilim, walang habas ang lagim.
Kung naghahanap ka ng tibay ng loob upang mangarap at harapin ang pagsundo, pareho tayo, yan na malaga.
Hawakan mong aking kamay, magsama tayo sa paglakbay. Huwag mong isipin, wala tayo magagawa. Huwag mong isipin, ikaw ay nag-iisa. Unawain kung ano ang mapapala. Magkapit-isip tayo, pagkalubok ay mababago. Huwag mong isipin, wala tayo magagawa. Huwag mong isipin, ikaw ay nag-iisa. Unawain kung ano ang mapapala. Magkapit-isip tayo, pagkalubok ay mababago.